Good morning. Get ready for the biggest moves in the business world because Anthropic has just dropped a bombshell announcement. The Claude maker has partnered with giants like Blackstone, Hellman and Friedman, and Goldman Sachs to launch a brand new AI-native enterprise services company designed to directly challenge the world's largest consulting firms for the massive business of corporate AI transformation. This venture is backed by a staggering $1.5 billion in committed capital, and is set to embed Anthropic's engineers and models deep into the core operations of mid-size businesses, promising a seismic shift in how companies approach AI strategy.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the changing landscape of traditional consulting. We're diving into why the Big Four model is facing serious headwinds as former board members like Prof. Laura Empson point out the complex bureaucracy versus the lack of partnership ethos. Hear from a former Deloitte partner who reveals how the relentless focus on profit per partner has pushed these firms toward short-term gains, leaving many partners questioning the long-term value of their work. We are also tracking massive financial shifts, including the staggering inheritance tax settlement for the Samsung family. The family behind the South Korean corporate giant has finalized a monumental payment of 12 trillion won, the largest settlement in the country's history, settling the estate left by the late Chairman Lee Kun-hee, a fortune that is truly mind-boggling. Plus, we're examining the growing scrutiny over nonprofit reporting and the debate surrounding the $1.3 trillion nonprofit hospital industry and whether they should be taxed. And finally, the coding revolution is hitting the enterprise. Amazon is formally rolling out both Anthropic's Claude code and OpenAI's Codex to all corporate employees immediately, streamlining infrastructure by managing both tools through Amazon Web Services. This massive rollout signals a major industry trend, as engineering teams are combining vendor models with internal platforms to supercharge developer workflows. Don't miss the full breakdown of these game-changing developments. Tune in right now. Monday Morning Accounting News reveals significant shifts across the consulting and finance sectors, marked by intense competition in the AI space and growing disillusionment within the Big Four. Anthropic has entered a new competitive arena by partnering with major entities like Blackstone, Hellman and Friedman, and Goldman Sachs to launch an AI-native enterprise services company, aiming to directly challenge top consulting firms in corporate AI transformation. This venture, backed by $1.5 billion in committed capital, seeks to embed AI models directly into mid-size business operations. Simultaneously, the traditional model of the Big Four is facing scrutiny. Former board members, including a KPMG member, suggest the structure creates a conflict between complex bureaucracy and a lack of partnership ethos. A former Deloitte partner noted that the relentless focus on profit per partner has driven firms toward short-term gains, limiting their ability to respond to market changes and causing a psychological toll as the prioritization of profit over societal impact diminishes. Automation is also impacting finance roles. Bain & Company research indicates that while many finance executives expect headcount stability in certain areas, half anticipate AI will reduce headcount in day-to-day transactional functions, such as accounting and procure-to-pay. A J.P. Morgan survey of middle-market CFOs projected little impact on overall headcount from AI this year. In corporate news, the Samsung family has settled a massive inheritance tax bill, paying 12 trillion won, equivalent to approximately $8 billion, related to the estate of the late chairman. Further economic and political commentary touched upon nonprofit reporting transparency, with concerns raised by Senate Democrats regarding potential political targeting in IRS oversight. Additionally, an opinion piece highlighted the $1.3 trillion nonprofit hospital industry, questioning whether its status as a public good is justified given its substantial tax-free profits and the role it plays in charity care. The report also cited recent legal actions, including a case where a man received a life sentence for healthcare fraud after violating probation. A groundbreaking Harvard study has demonstrated that an advanced AI model is capable of diagnosing patients in emergency room scenarios with accuracy surpassing 2 attending physicians. The research, published in Science, tested OpenAI's O1 preview model, released in 2024, against 2 physicians across 76 real emergency room cases using only raw electronic health record text. The findings indicate that the AI performed better in initial ER triage, achieving a correct diagnosis rate of 67.1%, compared to 55.3% and 50% for the human physicians. Reviewers tasked with scoring, the results were unable to distinguish between diagnoses generated by the AI and those made by the doctors. Crucially, the study highlighted a significant capability. The AI flagged a rare, flesh-eating infection in a transplant patient approximately 12 to 24 hours before the treating doctor identified it. This outcome suggests that AI models, provided they are not significantly outdated, are rapidly becoming tools capable of augmenting, and in some areas, exceeding the performance of medical professionals in critical patient care settings. This development raises profound questions about the future integration of AI into clinical workflows. While millions use AI for general health queries, this research signals a shift where sophisticated models may soon play a formal role alongside doctors in the examination room. Beyond healthcare, the AI landscape continues to evolve rapidly. Other developments highlighted in recent analyses include the deployment of AI in customer intelligence platforms like Unwrap, which synthesizes customer feedback to surface actionable insights. Furthermore, major technology entities are reshaping the AI ecosystem, with the Pentagon adding 8 AI companies to its classified networks, including OpenAI, Google, and Microsoft, signaling a push toward an AI-first military force. Meanwhile, tools like Claude Design are emerging to streamline digital marketing by generating high-converting landing page mockups. The trend points toward a future where AI moves from being a supplementary tool to a core component of complex decision-making processes across various industries. Anthropic has significantly expanded the capabilities of its Claude AI model by integrating it directly with a suite of leading creative software platforms. The company has released a new set of connectors linking Claude to applications from Adobe, Blender, Autodesk, Ableton, Splice, SketchUp, Resolume, and Affinity by Canva, enabling AI to operate seamlessly within professional workflows. The integrations are platform-specific, offering tailored functionality rather than a single generic interface. For instance, the Adobe connector grants users access to over 50 tools across creative cloud applications like Photoshop and Premiere. The Autodesk Fusion connector allows designers and engineers to manipulate 3D models via conversational commands. Blender's integration provides a natural language interface to its Python API, facilitating scene analysis and script creation. Audio professionals benefit from the Ableton connector, which grounds Claude's responses in official documentation, and the Splice connector, which allows music producers to search royalty-free samples directly within Claude. Furthermore, the toolkit extends to visual arts and 3D modeling, with Resolume connectors enabling real-time control over software like Arena, while SketchUp transforms conversations into 3D modeling starting points. The Affinity by Canva connector automates routine production tasks such as batch image adjustments and file exports. Beyond software integration, Anthropic has deepened its educational outreach by partnering with 3 prestigious art and design programs: Rhode Island School of Design, Ringling College of Art and Design, and Goldsmiths, University of London. These partnerships provide students and faculty access to Claude and the new connectors for curriculum development. Anthropic stated that feedback from these institutions will drive future development, with plans for expansion to more universities. In parallel, Anthropic has launched Claude Design, a product from Anthropic Labs designed to help users explore, visualize, and iterate on software experiences before exporting results to other tools, beginning with Canva. Anthropic is strategically embedding Claude into the training pipelines of future creative professionals, aiming to learn from industry practitioners. The company has also joined the Blender Development Fund as a patron, ensuring the Blender connector remains accessible to other large language models due to its foundation on the Open Model Context Protocol. Amazon is significantly expanding access to advanced AI coding tools, integrating Anthropic's Claude Code and OpenAI's Codex across its entire corporate employee base. Business Insider reports that the rollout is moving forward rapidly, with VP of Amazon Software Builder Experience Jim Hawout announcing that Claude Code is available company-wide immediately, while Codex is scheduled for release on May 12. The key operational detail of this expansion is centralization. Both Claude Code and Codex will operate on Amazon infrastructure and be managed entirely through Amazon Web Services, effectively eliminating the need for individual teams to establish and maintain their own infrastructure or capacity management. The move signals a strategic shift beyond Amazon's internal coding assistant, Cairo. Reports indicate that Claude Code previously required special clearance, a restriction that had led to internal pushback from engineers who favored the external tools over the in-house solution. Amazon has reportedly invested billions in both Anthropic and OpenAI to facilitate this integration. This strategy mirrors a broader industry trend, where large engineering organizations blend external vendor models with internal platforms to accelerate developer workflows. By centralizing provisioning through cloud platforms like Oz, companies can simplify security reviews and capacity oversight when utilizing multiple third-party coding models. For engineering and platform teams, this transition highlights the operational trade-offs between proprietary tools and external models. Analysts suggest that similar rollouts often emphasize centralized governance, detailed audit logging, and cost tracking when multiple model providers are authorized. While the announcement focuses on timing and platform management, observers are watching for further details regarding access controls, data handling policies, and whether usage will be routed through private AWS endpoints. This company-wide access to leading coding models is expected to impact developer productivity and internal tooling strategies across Amazon, particularly for platform engineers and ML ops teams.